Governor Kotek today joined by Eugene's mayor, state lawmakers, a member of Congress, urging anti-ICE protesters to stop their violence. Don't take the bait, they say, concerned it could trigger a federal officer response from the White House. Here in Portland, a second day of protests saw federal agents using tear gas, pepper balls outside the ICE facility. Our Ariel Salk is live in South Portland at this hour. She's been monitoring this, covering it all night long, where there's been rounds of tear gas. Ariel, what's the latest? And also fill us in on the governor's news conference as well.
Yeah, the peak, we saw an estimated 300 protesters. Right now, there's about 50 or so. Moments ago, there was a targeted arrest. At least 2 people were detained by federal agents, brought inside the building. I was standing right next to them as they threw a flashbang at that person's my feet and that person's body, and then took them inside the federal ICE building. Throughout the day, we saw round after round of tear gas. That really cleared out a lot of the protesters, though, like you see, there's some still remaining here. Now, Governor Tina Kotek telling people to continue peacefully protesting, but make sure that they keep it calm, and we don't want to see another riot like people saw Friday in Eugene.
What the Trump administration wants is chaos. They want division, and we're just not going to give it to them.
Peaceful protests at a federal building in Eugene Friday night, where ICE has an office, turned into a riot, says the Eugene police. Demonstrators began breaking windows at the building. Eugene police stepped in to form a barrier between protesters and the building. Federal workers were inside the building at the time, using tear gas on protesters to protect the building. Worry among Oregon government leaders about what could be ahead.
I know that there is fear and in some cases deep distrust in our community, and we have to continue to repair those bonds and work together. We have to be discerning in this work, and we cannot turn on each other.
In response to the riot, President Donald Trump saying on social media, quote, "If local government are unable to handle the insurrectionists, agitators, and anarchists, we will immediately go to the location where such help is requested." Kotek today says she reached out to Trump, saying there's no need for federal troops.
But I did text the president and said, we have this under control, we're good. If you need any more info, let me know.
State Senator James Manning of Eugene, a former police officer, urging calm.
Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. To those that are engaging in that activity, I ask you to examine yourself. What if there was your mother, your daughter, or your family that was in that crowd, and all of a sudden you had a hand in creating a riot and they are injured? To those that are doing this, I ask you, stop it.
The governor says she wants people to feel safe protesting.
I support local law enforcement in their job to hold people accountable when people go outside those lines and put people at risk, engage in criminal activity.
Congresswoman Val Hoyle says she will not vote to fund Homeland Security.
It is harder to hold yourself back when you're angry and when you're afraid. But the fact of the matter is, the people who will suffer most if Eugene becomes the place where the president and Tom Homan deploys ICE, the people that will be hurt the most are our immigrant neighbors.
Something else we haven't been seeing tonight is Portland police officers throughout covering these protests out here. We'd usually see at least officers on bicycles or even lining up their cars up here, preventing traffic from coming in. But tonight I didn't personally see any Portland police except for one SUV down the road. Reporting live in South Portland, Ariel Salk, KOIN 6 News.
Thanks, Ariel. And we want to courtesy the Eugene Register Guard, by the way, for that video coming from Friday night at the riots there in Eugene.